honor of all of Sinners' success this awards season, I want to reiterate something that was in my second most viral video ever on this app in 6 years, but you won't find it here because it was on my last account that was bananaed. And just to contextualize why this particular nugget, Easter egg, whatever you want to call it, hidden gem, was so profound to me is because I am a PhD candidate in mythological studies. I study mythology and I study Jungian archetypal depth psychology. And one of the courses that I've taken in my master's was African and African diasporic mythology. I have never partaken in any divination practices. Just as a disclaimer, I've only studied it academically and out of my own interest. But I say all that to say that when Sinners came out, I had already seen Wunmi Masako's brilliant performance in His House, which is one of the greatest horror films that no one has seen. I implore you to watch that film yesterday. But let me arrive at the point. I believe, and I said this in my original video, that Ryan Coogler, before he is a director, before he is a writer, before he is a filmmaker, in my opinion, he's a mythologist. He understands myth. He understands archetype. He understands the subconscious. He understands the dark night of the soul. He understands the shadow, and not in the pop psychology sense. He understands the dichotomy of the psyche, and we see that articulated beautifully, obviously, in Smoke and Stack. And it's something I didn't catch on my first two viewings. I literally had to, put the volume all the way up when I was swashbuckling it and really listen for it. And it's almost something that you wouldn't even pick up on because Smoke immediately interrupts the conversation as soon as Mary delivers the line. So if you don't know to even listen for it, you might not catch it. But the moral of the story is Stack got stuck on the way into this realm and on the way out of this realm. Stack got stuck in the birth canal and Stack got stuck in the death canal. He is fated to live on this plane, on the mundane plane of reality, for whatever reason. It's one of those things that makes you go, did Ryan Coogler, did he consciously write that? Or was that something that evolved as he was writing? Or was that something that was just, he wrote this and then he wrote that and never consciously connected the dots as a filmmaker, and it was just left for the audience and the mythology to reveal itself, to unconceal. We talk about unconcealment in Jungian archetypal depth psychological terms. What was it? So in celebration of all things Sinners, definitely watch His House with Wunmi Masako. It's one of the most brilliant horror films, but Black horror films, African diasporic horror films, African and Yoruban mythology horror films, and watch Sinners if you haven't ever, and if you have, watch it again and listen for that little line of dialogue when Mary and Preacher Boy are at the bar, because it makes the end credit scenes all the more heartbreaking. Stack is stuck.